G'day, citizens. Welcome to the Inforunners. There'll be nobody in chat right now because we're doing this approachy. We couldn't be bothered on an episode this week, so we thought, stop it. Let's just have a chat and stream the game. And whoever turns up, turns up.
That's what we're going to do.
If no one turns up, then you get to watch this after the effect. Because we were just, I don't know, we just weren't feeling it. So that's what we're going to do. So,
yeah, pretty much it.
Yeah, I'm in game. Algared's in game. We're both at Levski. But we'll do some, Algared wants to do some refueling missions. So that's what we're going to do. And we're just going to have a chat while we do so. And Mandy on through and you guys join us.
Meander around. Yep.
Right. All right. Got that set up so I can see people who's in chat. I will have to look up though because of my hat. Oh, there we go. Yep. Offset Studio is in chat. Nice to see you. If anyone else turns up, this is completely impromptu. So again,
yep. Unadvertised.
It's also like 6 a.m. in New York and like 3 a.m. in LA. So not expecting anyone to turn up at all. And I think it's like almost noon in the UK. So yeah, fairly late. But we thought we'd just, you know, kind of have a chat and talk about
give it a go.
The state of the game, and probably the easiest way to do that is just to show the state of the game because it is pretty buggy right now. And it is hard to do some stuff. So we'll probably put up with it till we can't be bothered playing anymore and then call it. But yeah, I just wasn't in the mood to do a video, and I don't think Algared was, so we thought we'd just be a bit more chill.
Just thought we'd chill.
That's it. Alrighty. Alright, have you got your Starfarer?
My Starfarer is on the deck.
Alright. I should probably send you an invite then, huh? I can.
You probably should.
Already in a party. Never mind. I don't have to invite you.
Yep, we started at the beginning. Duh.
I'd get my own hand if it wasn't screwed on. I'm just too many things at once, I think. There will be no question bot today, but if you want to ask a question or make a statement, you can. Should I put the bot up, Algared, or not? What do you want? Nah, we're in game. We're in game. No, we're in game.
We're in game.
We're in game. We're gonna chill today.
Although the bot could make it easier for us to see them come up.
Yeah, but also you could just add us. So just add us on Twitch or add us on Thingo, and it's just if we do that, it's just going to turn into a chatting stream, and I'd rather.
Yeah, and we're trying to avoid that.
Yeah. Why can't I see your pads?
Because I'm at Alpha.
Not
at Levski.
So you lied to me. You lied to me.
No, I said I'm in Nick's at Alpha.
Yeah, you lied to me. Coming over. Alright, grab it. Oh, not Nick's. C1. Where are we heading? Do you want to pick up a mission and share it?
Yeah. Let's see. I was just going to try and get the windows up so I can see.
Oh, we got no confirmation whether Raelian's grown or yet, but like, think about it. It's doubled its in cargo size. And I would bet money that it's the same thing that happened to the Hermes and the Apollo. They wanted a bigger variant, so they basically just made the Raelian double its cargo size, and boom, there you go. We've now got a ship that will fit whatever they want the other one to do. I bet money that that's what's going on. But ironically, we've now got another ship that kind of needs to be replaced because it was a... on there. Made me turn into the wall. Smuggling ship that was originally designed to replace the Banner Merchantman, and now it's almost needs one to replace it, doesn't it? Algared? You know, it's strange.
It probably will. And I do think we need a ship to replace for Starfarer as well.
I think the Starfarer
does have some issues. Oh, it needs a rework.
Yeah, I don't think it'll get replaced. I think it'll just be reworked. Personally.
No, sorry, I meant reworked.
Yep. Alrighty. What'd you say you were? Alpha?
Yep.
Oh, I know why you're there. That's why we're doing the thingos
That's
earlier.
yep, that's the gathering point
Yeah,
that they have
for
for
the TSG.
STGs.
STGs now,
Or
right?
TFGs.
What's an
Yeah.
STG? Star Trek
Oh, I don't know.
strategy groups.
Star Trek group, I don't know.
I can't even control my ship.
Stargate.
It just wouldn't turn.
Oh, okay.
Well, anyway, I'll be back at Levski. I'll see you in a bit. Wouldn't turn.
I could come pick you up.
Oh, you could if you want. Up to you.
No biggie.
But I tried turning and the ship just completely locked up. I must have hit a key or something and Z or something and maybe
Yeah,
the
it
controls not work.
happens.
But here's another shitty part we can show up about the game. If I want to get my skin back and not lose it for the entire patch, I have to pay the entire price of that ship that had a stock loadout on it.
I know, it's disgusting, isn't it?
It's
I
fucking
was looking
stupid.
at the I was looking at the my ships as well. I thought, what? Yeah.
So I'm now being punished for buying paints. Yeah, good job, CIG. There's a way to keep getting people to buy paints.
Indeed.
Just Sensual Lasso, just go sucks Disco's dick. You'll be right in with a chance. He says, think I could convince CIG to make a bounty hunter version of the Meteor. Yep, that's what you'd have to do. Hey Ash, how you doing? Doing well?
I hate auto dock. I tried to raise my landing gear a little too early, so it auto landed me.
Good morning, gentlemen. Oh, well, good evening for you.
Yeah, it's about 8 p.m. for us. So, as an example, to get this skin back, I'm going to have to pay 13k as opposed to free.
Well, actually, you don't have to.
Yes, you do. Otherwise, you'll lose it for the entire patch.
No, you don't.
Go to your home.
If you go to your home hangar, you can call it back on the freight elevator.
Yep.
Well, what back on the freight elevator? The skin?
Everything.
All your
Anything
paints.
that's purchased in your...
And every ship component.
I'm also not at my home, so yeah, I can't do that.
Yeah, well, then you can't. But as soon as you're back at your home hangar, you can just call it up in the freight elevator and it will go back into your storage.
Okay. Well, that's something I didn't know. Good to know that it's not lost for the entire patch.
No, it was actually in the last one already.
It's stupid.
And that was during...
They've needed to make a paint system for years. I'm really annoyed with, like, a lot of my annoyance is coming from waiting. We've been waiting for over a decade. At some point, something's got to give, and I feel that I'm not alone in a lot of people going, we've just been waiting for too long, and now you're talking about delaying it to 2027. Nah, get fucked, bro. Get fucked. I've given you 15 years time to fuck off. Like it's just nah, bro. Come on.
All right, I'm gonna come to Levski and get you.
I'm already out. I'm gonna be out of hanging by the time you get here. Just grab the mission and share it, and I'll meet you there.
I did share it.
Oh well, I didn't get it, and
I will share it again.
I didn't hear you say you were sharing it, so I didn't even know to look for it. Yeah, it might be in pending because no offers, no comms. You want to share again? Because I didn't get anything.
Okay, sharing again.
No, nothing.
No, that's another one of the really annoying things at the moment. You can fix that by a workaround, of course.
Yeah, I know.
But that's, otherwise it's just not working.
See? Now I can't even move. I didn't do anything. I must have blacked out. That must have been what it was, but whatever.
You sure you don't want me to come and get you?
No, I just want to know where to go for the mission. Where are you heading?
Asteroid base. I will go there, and if I can't share it to you, it seems.
Yeah.
Or you'll not be able to see it, which means that, and it just says go to the asteroid base. There's no...
Roughly, where is it?
If the maps
North,
work,
south,
I will tell you.
North, south, east, west type of thing?
It is... soon as it lets me see, I will tell you. All right. The mission is... It is up now. Cancel that. It's north, top of the map.
All right, so I'll just head to Pyro Gateway and let me know when you, and then I'll warp to you. Radio. Is it roughly near Pyro Gateway or not?
Nope. It's at an asteroid mining base up the top.
Right, so it's not near anything.
Yep. A million miles away. 75.6
Well, I'll reach out while we're walking.
gigameters away.
Can you not retrieve the skins from the elevator? This is what everyone keeps telling me about. I've never seen that. And again, why should I have to get my skins back from the elevator? Why can't I just have it on my ship? Fucking stupid. Code options. Oh, it's the hint thing. Yeah, I remember that now. Man, bugs on bugs on bugs on bugs. There was a really good meme on Reddit that I think that kind of summed up how I'm feeling. It had the you've seen the Green Mile?
Mm-hmm.
You know that really big guy that's completely innocent, but they kill him? They basically had that, and he's like, after 14 years, boss, I'm tired. After all these bugs and walkarounds, I'm tired. That's exactly how I feel. I'm just like, give me a fucking game, for fuck's sake. Like, I'm just... Like I'm not asking for a lot. Like, after 14 years, come on, basic functionality. Like, it's just become... I don't even remember where I gotta go now. So hence... Yes, no. Like, it's just become long in the tooth. I just want some basic gameplay, some basic functionality, you know. Like, yes, I'd like to play Squadron, but none of the ships we brought for Squadron, you know, they're all for Star Citizen.
Oh, Gladius.
No, none of them are for Squadron. They are to be played in Star Citizen. That's my entire point. So we're paying.
Okay, yeah.
We're buying stuff for one game and they're utilizing the money somewhere else. That would literally be called fraud in any other fucking place in the universe. Like.
So, why does the Drake Vulture have 3 shields? Because it's an industry ship getting close to things that might go boom. Would be my argument.
Yeah, basically, paint shouldn't have been physicalized. They should just have them that they're in your assets, and no matter where you are, you can apply them to any ship at any time. Type of thing.
Completely agree.
Yeah, and I get the rationale.
Wait, that's not the one you... Urgent Fleet? That's not the one you shared?
Yep.
Urgent Fleet? That is the one that you shared?
Yep.
Okay.
That is the one I shared.
I just got it when I arrived at... Yep. Warping to the asteroid field now. Once it...
That's you.
The what? Yeah, it's working. That was weird. But like, there's really basic bugs, Algared, like, you know the one that's been there since like almost like day one, where you've kind of got to look away, spool up, and then look back to fix it. You know, that workaround one? Yeah. How many years have we been dealing with that? At least, like, it's been there since like the very first time they ever implemented the PU. And it's never ever been fixed. It's just kind of ridiculous at this point.
Yep, there are some of those problems, and times where the Lagrange, you know, the orbital markers disappear, or
actually, I have an idea for an episode. The top 10 bugs in Star Citizen, and they are the most persistent, annoying pieces of shit that we want fixed. Just 10 really hardcore ones that have been around for a really long time that should be able to be fixed.
Refueling contract. Don't know about you, but the thought of being stranded without fuel scares the hell out of me. Well, thankfully they got you to rescue them.
I'll probably just dump this C1 and come jump on there with you, because it's going to need the 2 of us anyway, isn't it? One for the arm and one for the driving, and we can just take it in turns, doing whatever.
Yeah, well, you don't even need... You almost don't need that. The only time you really need a second person is when you get ambushed by a couple of Auroras. And even then you can
Yeah.
do a solo.
Yeah, as for paints, like I said, like it should just work on everything. Like it should be like a catalog of the ones you own. And why, like, and I'm gonna be realistically, like, if you happen to own 3 spirits, then you should be able to put 1 skin on every single one. They want you to buy 3 skins. Fuck
Yeah.
that. Just you've bought the pattern. It's like buying a blueprint. Fuck that. Just
Yep.
make it a blueprint.
And-
And then that also validates the insanely high price they're charging. Because
Yeah.
no offense,
Look,
they are too fucking high.
100% agree the paints are too high. 100% agree they shouldn't be being treated like a ship.
Yeah.
Or a gun.
Hmm.
Because
Yeah.
it's a paint pattern. And I built my new ship, and I'm going to paint my colors on my ship.
Like some guy just said in YouTube, it shouldn't be a physicalized item.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, just you're coming in soon, Algared. By the look of it, you're about
Yep.
to. Wow. I'll walk
Great,
in.
you made it.
All right, coming over to you.
Patch the client into you now.
Righto.
You just stay
All
still. I'll
right,
get there.
looks like you just arrived. You'll
And you
submit
come
your
my case
patches to the
out.
client. Okay, now that you're on site, I'll get you patched in with the client.
Likes to repeat what she says a lot, doesn't she?
Yeah. Oh, when you do this mission, she'll tell you she appreciates you every single ship you refuel.
All right, I'm gonna park under you. Okay, so
Yep. Just come up through that little water at the bottom.
I was
That's
just gonna go.
probably
I
the
was
easiest
just
way.
gonna go in the back door. That thing on the bottom's not gonna be a thing when they do the rework. Either.
No, but it works. Works quite nicely. Pulls you in and stands you up.
Oh, actually, I could just land on the
Yep.
back. I could just land on the back thing, couldn't I?
Oh yeah, just land on the back of the
Just around
ramp,
straight,
the
yeah.
gantry, and
Yeah.
just walk in the back door.
Exactly. Those are in space. Another advantage of this
Oh,
one.
we've got only two ships.
Bang. All right, go for it, Algared. I'll sit here and watch from out the back. Oh,
Righto.
actually, I can actually grill from refuel from out here.
Yep, you can.
Oh, that's new. I like.
All right, let's have a look. Which is the closest? That one.
All right, what's the thing to deploy the beam?
Yeah.
Oh, I think you might have to do it in there. I don't think I can do it in here. Oh. There's no buttons. All right, auto price is set. Waiting on docking,
Yep.
it says.
Yep.
But I
We're
can't.
going to be cutter first.
Yeah, or whichever one you want. But I think you're the one that's going to deploy the. Oh, wait, or does this deploy the boom? Full pod manual control? No. Manual control, so it's just on. Can you actually deploy the boom from the driver's seat? Or is it not possible?
Yep. No, I deploy it from a driver's seat.
Oh, okay, all right, then we're all good then. I can do it from here. Oh, scout, Roger.
Yep.
Isn't that a little bit kind of bullshit that there'll be 3 ships that you got to fix in one spot? But do they all just
Yep.
get the stupid gene at the same time? Like, that would make no sense.
Oh, it gets worse. When you get to the higher mission, you have to do 3.
Well, that's what there
And
is.
even your Starfarer can run out of fuel.
There's 3 here. There's 2. There's a Titan Renegade, an Avenger Stalker, and a Cutter Scout. Like,
Ah, yep.
seems a bit silly.
Does.
Yeah, but also, if you get to like the Ares, that takes 40 SCU of Hydro.
Hmm.
The Vanguard takes 35.
Yeah. So if you have a bad combination of ships, even the Starfarer doesn't have enough fuel.
Yep. It kind of sucks.
Sure. Maybe. Nope.
The cutter's 5k away.
No, I was trying to get the camera view in a decent spot so I could kind of see where it's going, but by the time
Easy to can't take the co-pilot seat.
well,
Personally.
it's controlled by the one at the side though, isn't it? Not the one at not the co-pilot.
Yes, but if you're up in the bridge, you can sit there and then you can do that one. And
Yeah. I like the views out the back.
yeah,
We're almost there. I believe it's this one. It doesn't even have a chair.
yes, that's right. They removed the chair.
And I can't even, wow, I can't even go in the third. Definitely don't fly like I do, Algared. I fly like a stolen.
No. Yes, I know.
Right, we're deploying the boom. Are we getting rich? I don't know. You have to ask Algared if he's getting rich off it. I haven't really been doing it. Algared, been
You
making
do make a bit of money.
Oh,
Yeah, you do make a bit. That's why I'm doing these. This one pays what? This one will pay us 78.
There was one really good one, but they removed it with the last hotfix. Refueled 3 ships, 1.8 million.
Yeah, that would have been nice.
Decent. How's the docking coming?
It's been problematic. Sometimes the cutters are a pain in the butt.
Where is it? Oh, yeah, I guess a part of the gameplay is actually knowing where it's got a dock to too. I never even thought of that until just that.
Well, they actually auto dock once you're close enough.
Right, but you can't get close enough.
No, the cutter is a problem because it has the fuel port on the bottom instead of on the top, and somehow they failed to implement that correctly.
The cutter's fuel port is in the middle of the nose, and so it takes a while for it to decide it's going to kick in.
I can't even see the cutter. Like how close are you to this cutter? Like I can't even see it, and I'm out the back. I just assumed you would have backed right up to it before you started to auto dock. Oh, that's not it. Oh, there it is. All right, now I can see it.
And he just moved, so and of course, believe it or not, bright lights do make a difference to being able to play the game.
Yeah, true.
It is so bright.
I'll turn your lights off if you want. It's good. But maybe just turn your top one off. Oh shit! Hey Google, turn on stream lights. For some reason, she turned off my lights.
Sorry.
Hey Google, turn on Streamlights.
Hey Siri, lights. Let's see who does it. Ah, I can see.
All right, so can we auto dock or not? No.
Oh.
Be close.
Trying to auto dock.
Look it.
But he'll bounce around for a while, I think.
Ready?
Yeah, he's going to bounce around for a while.
Whoa. Whoa. What happened there?
I bumped the mouse.
Yeah, so back when I was on the P2, once they tried to dock, if you interrupted it, would never dock again. I don't know if they've fixed that, but that's how it
If
was.
you interrupt it from the, if you abort the docking
Mm.
from the console, it doesn't dock.
Yeah, and you couldn't even call and get it to dock again.
No. But the
Sorry.
cutter,
Sorry about the Google. But you're in a car. Why have you got in a car?
the cutter, you often have to go backwards and forwards.
Hey, G, drive me off the road. Hey, G, do a barrel roll.
A little cutter.
It's definitely not in the best state, is it?
No. This is the worst ship to try and dock with, I found.
Well, then why did you pick it first?
Because it was the closest. I went to the closest ship first.
I'm telling you,
Coming in again.
that melon is still not ripe yet.
Yeah.
Not quite ripe yet.
Mm-hmm.
You can actually see the pilot in there too.
Comes in. He's now no longer lined up.
Almost like it's like their nose is angled on the front, so he's trying to do it in a really
Yep.
weird position.
Well, the port is in the middle of that nose.
Yeah.
And so he's trying to line that up.
Why wouldn't you
but
just
he just
put it
bounces.
on the top of the roof, like right here?
Because someone was being smart and creative.
Mort. Oh, he's coming back. Nope, he's going way past.
Yep.
Wow, this is... Don't move, Algared. Just stay absolutely still. Every time you move, he's got to relearn where you are. So every time you move, you're setting it back to 0, essentially. I'm pretty sure
we're no longer lined up.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure he's going to come in again and do exactly the same thing now, where before he would have came in and gone on a different approach. Because you've moved, it's just reset him. Oh, well. This is the problem with AI stuff. Like, you've got to do it to the way they want things done, not to the way you want to do it. Fortunately. And when they're stupid...
It's a ripping live stream, isn't it, guys?
Excitingly annoying.
Yeah, Algared's right. The cutter is the most annoying ship to dock onto.
And the other reason to do the cutter first if you get the fleet is if you get sick and tired of trying to dock the cutter because it won't do it, you can ditch the mission and not lose your fuel and be able to take another mission.
crawling.
Although, you do sell off your fuel for some profit. But...
So crawling spaces like this don't exist in the game anymore because AI can't. They can do crouch spaces, but they can't do crawling space. So the ship is also another reason why it's got to get reworked, because it's got crawling space. But they do seem to have given it a bit of a texture pass.
Yep.
Since I was in this last, it definitely seems it's also got some lining passes, but man, that's nothing compared to what it needs. It needs a
Still a terrible ship to navigate.
Yeah, that's implying. And a complete, like, everything is open to space because of the way these elevators work. Color doesn't even seem to be moving now.
No, well, I also lost link. I'm relogging in.
Oh, you mean you got disconnected from the entire game?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, jeez. Quality.
Yeah, that'd probably be my bugbear at the moment, the random disconnects. Admittedly, though, when that happens, what ship is that one?
You want to finish the sentence that you just started?
Admittedly, though, the game does reconnect you, and the mission is still there. I just can't get the damn cutter to be targeted on my targeting.
Actually got good turrets too, like ones that actually go upside down, unlike the RSI turrets that don't.
Yep. And these
I can fix the cutter, do you want me to fix it?
Well, you're welcome to take the bridge if you like.
I'll just blow the shit out of it. I'm drinking it. Running out of fuel again. What time this week? That's the goddamn thing. Somewhere.
No, it was. I had to spin it around to be able to target
No,
it because.
No, I'm not even talking about what you're talking about. I'm talking about something else.
Okay.
There's even lights in some of the main rooms.
Yeah.
We go through here. Yeah. There we go. Oh, that's. It doesn't even have basic pathing or stairs. Like you gotta completely different. Like it's instead of just having stairs up one side that get you to both floors, you've got to know exactly where you're going, and it's.
Yep.
This is all before they knew how to do stuff.
Well, it was because this was a level. It
You
wasn't. It was
can
built as
call
an
it a level,
SPS
but it doesn't matter. It's poorly designed. It was never designed as a ship. And that's the whole problem. And you can say
no, it
they
was designed as an FPS level.
It never been designed as an SP level.
All right, it's docked.
Oh, there we go. Now I finally get here. I gotta go all the way back.
No, I can do it.
Yeah, if you want. But I wanted something to show stream because I haven't seen really shit.
All right.
Hang on. Through here. And
Well, you're showing my staff error, and how awkward it is to get around.
Here we go. Yeah, more mess back. Okie dokie.
Oh, he went out the back.
Yep. All right. So what does he want? He wants.
Hydrogen first.
There's such a weird light there. See that blue light that's flicking? Look. What's this? Random. Empty. This one's got hydrogen. How much hydrogen?
He doesn't tell you. You'd have to look at this. It'll tell you on the bar how much he wants. So the top bar is hydrogen, then underneath it is quantum.
How come I can't open the nozzle?
I cannot tell you. You should be able to because you're in party.
Yeah, I know, but it won't let me. It let me. Oh. Oh, there we go.
But he'll probably only want about 7 or 8.
He wanted 11. And quantanium 0, so I think we're done.
No, it says 0, but he needs like 0.9.
Yep.
Alright, well, I'll give
Open
him
up because he won't disconnect until he gets. There you go. He's done.
Yep. Waiting for boom retraction. Track the boom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I've told it to retract the boom.
Yeah, you did. I was just watching it. It looked kind of cool.
And I'm sure we'll have another contract for you soon.
On to the next.
Right, we're gonna have your Titan.
I exhale. Yeah, thanks. Merkim Eric. Call me exhale. Have you been problems with your restocking of your missiles during landing? Yes, I have. You don't need to go to the boom at the back to refill. Yeah, we can do that too, but I just like the view. Yeah, you can go here to this station here to do it, I know, but I like the view.
You can go to the bridge station, you can go to the back station.
Yeah, I reckon first time chatter on Twitch, Biru Kasan says we will probably get a Drake refueling ship soon. A ship between the Starlight and the Starfarer would be great. We've talked about that quite a lot. We actually thought the first refueler was going to be a version of the Ox. We joked about calling it the Yak.
We did indeed.
Maybe the Camel because it carries liquid or something. All right, we got eyes on. You need some help with the positioning, or you're all good?
Position's fine.
Seem to be flying past it a bit.
Yeah, I have a shot at.
All right, I got eyes on. You're centered if you want to go down. Yep. To your left. Yep. You're 160 meters out. So you want to go? Yep. You go. Assuming within 100 meters is kind of like a good number, yeah? Or am I making a bad assumption there? Auto docking, I mean.
I usually get it fairly close.
110. There we go. We're into 90 meters now.
Right, and then I go.
That's moving.
Yep. He'll dock.
Yep.
No problem with this one. He'll just dock.
You notice how he's doing it on axes? As though, yeah. Like he.
Yep.
Yeah, the AI is clearly doing it with axes. Right. Wasn't docked.
he's having trouble. There you go, docked.
All right, so we need 8 of those. Why didn't you go? Why? Why are you? No one else is open. Why are you not working?
They always want the helium first.
Hydrogen first.
Oh, Roger.
Hydro, yeah.
Weird. All right,
Yep,
so
and
that
then
was empty, so we're gonna turn that one off. Hydrogen again. Done.
Another helium.
And
0.9 quantum.
done. You should be undocking. One more to go. All right, that one was heaps better.
Yep.
Camel sounds dumb, so they would probably choose that. Yep. Yep. I do hope the industrial alien ship is a mining ship. So the thing is, like, we and Algared talked about this a little bit, but it appears that there are 3 alien ships if you work through the math, because there's an industrial ship, there's the Raelian, and there's a snub. Now, I don't know about you guys, it is entirely possible, but do you really think there's an industrial alien snub? It doesn't really click. It doesn't really click for me.
Doesn't click.
Unless it's like an MPUV that attaches to the Raelian. That's the only thing I can think of. No. So it's a snub for the Raelian that detaches to help load the boxes. That's the only thing I can think of.
An actual MPUV, that'd be radical.
Well, not an actual, but just an alien version of one.
Well, I meant one that was actually a
What do you mean? New Center's brain no working when flagship. I know, but come on.
One that was actually a modular ship rather than a variant.
Algared, the Salvation has a jump drive, doesn't it, off the top of my head?
Yes.
Oh, it's not a snub. Not a snub.
No.
It's
the Salvation is not a snub.
A snub, by definition, does not have a jump drive. It requires a mothership.
The Salvation is a starter ship.
Yeah. It's like a starter profession. So in my head, I have 3 ships. I have a Raelian that has been made larger for whatever this industrial variant is, and then a snub. And I think the snub is just some kind of, well, it's got to be either by a Polar or Tavaran. But I think you would agree, Algared, the snubs we've been seeing lately are Pew Pew.
Yep. And if I was building a snub, the one that would make most sense, that to me seemed to be either a Banu with the Banu Merchantman in mind.
Right.
Or a Tavaran. Because the Tavaran are that militaristic.
I do think they've been doing a lot more Xian stuff than other races lately. So for me, it would probably be Tavaran or Xian personally. Now, Banu tend to have a lot less ships as well.
Yes.
For 54 8 meters.
And here's the other thing.
You can auto dock.
Is there a Tavaran, not a Tavaran, a Xian snub in docked almost?
Yeah, I'm watching.
Lined up.
Yeah, I'm watching.
Is there a Xian snub in Squadron? Because we know from the leaks you encounter them. The Xian in.
I've never heard of anything about a snub, but yeah.
No, well, not revived, but we know the Xian are in Squadron. So if it was a snub, then hey, selling it off wouldn't be beyond the pale.
All right, that one should be undocking.
All right, how much fuel do we have? How many tanks do we have left?
Well, we've still got 1.5 hydrogen and a bit more than 12 out of 20 for the Contanium.
Contract complete.
So 30 hydrogen and 12 Contanium.
Anyway, get some rest and we'll talk soon.
But we can go back and refuel if you want.
We can refuel.
Also, you also had two other the fuel pods over here that didn't even have anything in them.
I'd filled them before. That's annoying.
Oh, okay. Cool. All right. Well, I'll head back to the front.
So we got how many filled? Sorry.
You have you have about 30 hydrogen and 12
Right, we can pick up a solo. Enough for at least a solo mission.
Well, we only used half a tank doing 3 out of the Contanium, and we used about how much we used of the... We could do another 3, to be honest. There's enough there to do another 3. As long as I don't overfill it.
Oh, thank you for that super chat.
How long do you think the Liberator to take? I've heard very many different variations, but I think it would clearly be next year sometime. So sometimes between Invictus and got the mission, thank you. Invictus or Fleet Week, DefenseCon, and IAE. I think they would be the 2 likely candidates for a ship of that size. And there's a few factors that come in there. If nothing goes wrong, it could absolutely come in Invictus, but a lot of ships get paused and moved around, or something happens and they get delayed. We kind of saw that with the Ironclad. Like when Algared and I talked to Ben and John, it looked like the Ironclad was coming at IAE, and then it clearly got delayed and it came at DefenseCon. So yeah, are we at warp or something? Because that looks super weird.
We are.
Yeah.
Sorry, I should have warned you.
No. On my screen, we are completely not going. Like it looks like we're dead stationary. I've got that warp bug.
No,
Yeah. I believe you.
We're quantuming to their mission. This is just a solo ship mission.
Yeah. So the main reason we're doing streaming today is we just couldn't think of an episode to do. And so we thought we'd just do a second stream and just have a chat and a event and some frustrations. And the game's in a bit of... We even understand why the game's in a bit of a shitty state right now. You know, obviously it's all hands on deck for Squadron, and I've had that confirmed by multiple people there. They are really heads down, asses up. And they've just got to get this thing out the door. They are literally trying to get it out this year. But it could be delayed to next year if they don't get it done in time. But
the goal, and this is the key thing. The goal, is this year, and everything I've heard is October.
Yep.
Right. That seems to be the goal. Which is why we don't have a citizen con. You know, my gut feeling is that's why we don't have citizen con.
Yep.
But having said that, I know we're also concerned about the air in the room being taken up from
GTA 6
Grand Theft Auto, so that's going to be a consideration. But if they can't get it out, Chris does not want it to come out broken and buggy. So
if I can find it again. I'm not gonna be able. That's one of the things I hate about Reddit. You find something cool on it, and then it's like just completely disappears. You'd find that. I did find it. Here you go. So this is not the exact one I found, but this will cover it. I'm tired, boss. I'm tired. Every second post. Stop fighting Soji $1 billion. Like, this is a different version of it. But what I want to show is this. So these are game releases windows are stacking up. So look at all the ones in September. And I'd say out of those, Wolverine is probably the largest for the normies. But the other 3 are pretty large as well. You've obviously got COD in October. Gears of War, I wouldn't rate that out either. That's pretty big on the consoles as well. The only one in January that is large that would actually directly compete with Star System because it's sci-fi is Exodus, and that's by former people that worked on Mass Effect. Very Mass Effect-like game. Story-driven as well. But February, fairly open, and so is spring. But I also think you'll find that a lot of games are probably waiting in the wings. So, but yeah, Fable didn't look that good, to be honest. From what I've seen of Fable, I'm not expecting that to do very, very well. Metro doesn't appeal to everyone either. So I think, man, if they did cancel it, February would be where I'd go, personally, at the moment. But I'll have to wait and see. Algared, has anyone ever told you drive like an old man?
At the moment, without boosting, it was max speed. We're gonna get buggies.
We need to get. What do you mean buggies? Oh,
we're gonna get.
Hey, heads up!
Trims.
You got trouble.
All right, hang on. I'll go get on the turret.
Hey, it's a
It'll only take me 15 minutes. I'm gonna get up 2 floors. All right, Matt, turret, getting in.
I think he blew up.
All right, I am in the turret. Oh, and you killed him. Great, good.
No, I think he flew into an asteroid.
That's weird.
What?
One of the... That was really weird. One of the guns was firing, but the other wasn't. And they've got different number rates now.
Are they ballistics?
No, they're lasers. It was just the way it was firing. It was only like when I see it again. If I do it in bursts, it only fires one. Look, and now it's maybe it's being blocked. Yes, it's being blocked. That's okay. Well, that definitely needs a rework. There's a bug. Come on, put that in. Report that shit. Like they'll get right on it. What is the new ship they could give us that would excite you? Look, it's not about ships so much at this point. We've been waiting for so long. It's gameplay. And unfortunately, because of the way, when you follow it as closely as we do, we understand that base building really needs to get out before they need to do new gameplay. Otherwise, they're going to have to go back and do more gameplay. So to put it this way, that's why there's not real much new salvage coming, much new mining coming, or much new medical. Because if they do any more, they've got to go back and do all of it again for buildings. So pause what you're doing gameplay-wise, get base building out, and then you can do them all at the same time. They don't want to double up on the work. That's essentially what it is. They're trying to work smarter, not harder.
Hey.
So we're in this, we're just waiting for 2027. You know? So this year's going to suck just like the last couple of years it sucked. And they keep doing these variants that are just fluff.
All right. We're warping.
We're warping? Roger. I'm in the turret. Go for it. I'll just stay up here until you tell me different.
Yep.
I've actually got the warp effect this time. That's...
All right.
Yep.
And sharing the contract.
Got it. Thank you.
Oh, that dumped us out of warp.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's Shady again.
That is an important thing that Shady Face says. He says GTA still hasn't done any marketing yet. That's a really... He has a very, very valid point there. If they were coming out when they actually thought they were coming out, they would have been hitting all...
Marketing.
Well, it's within the 6-month window now. Don't get me wrong. Hey, Google, how long to November the 19th in months?
For 1 week and 4 days from June 8th until...
Did you hear that? Hey, Google, stop. 5 months, 1 week is what she said. So we're in that 6-month window now. You know, unless they've just decided, oh, we'll save a bunch of money because everybody knows about it, and we just won't market at all. Which I find that really unusual for like a AAA game. They always do shit. But yeah, it is a bit concerning.
Yeah.
But when you say ship loops, it's gameplay loops is what you're talking about there, Parker. Which is fundamentally what we're talking about.
It's also very unlike Rockstar to do no advertising.
It's not about counting the months. It was about being insanely accurate. Like she literally went down in the number of days. So yeah. But yeah, you know,
it's that 6 week. It's that 6 month window is usually when you get the ad campaign start.
And there's a lot of I don't mind asking AI. Like some people are really offended by AI. Like it's just really good at fact checking. So instead of me spending 10 minutes and looking it up on the web, anything that I can do myself, they can just speed it up. Like I wouldn't exactly get it to give me a job or something like that, but anything, I think they're really good assistants. So I've got no problem using them to speed up what I do. And it's the same thing like if you were making textures like we did that on stream the other day, I don't think everyone that makes textures would be fired. Instead of having 10 people make textures, you might only need 2 people to make textures. That's what it's going to do. It is going to take jobs, but not all of them. You know, so it is. How far are we jumping across the system this time? This seems like a really far jump.
They're all about the same.
Right,
that's the downside of being in Next for jumps to like 30 30 or 40 gigameters.
Yeah.
Yep. Where everything that you get 3 times the income.
No, look, AI is. I don't think it's exactly inevitability. But I'm not dead against it either. I don't understand why so people are against it. I think one of the reasons why I don't like it is how it's made all the prices of computer parts and all that go up. That's the sucky thing. And I don't think it's worth what we're getting out of it. But let's be honest, it's not for us. It's for the people at the top. As is most technology. You know, like they build a rocket. It's not for us. It's for the few, unique few. Like how, you know, we get to use satellites, but at an expense. Everything's to make money, and it's got, you know, we're the people that are spending, not gaining. You know. Anyway.
20 seconds.
Yeah, one of the things that they said at one of the bar seasons recently is the Odin is probably 5 years away, and I would totally agree with that statement.
Yep. Oh.
Yeah.
Was there any doubt?
Patch the client into you now.
I don't think there was ever any doubt, but like I think some people had some really unrealistic expectations that it was going to go straight into production or something stupid.
Oh, of course they did. Because people are stupid. And, you know, unfortunately, that's, well, I won't say stupid. People are filled with hopium.
I would call it unrealistic expectations.
Yeah, that too.
You probably need to educate yourself a little bit. And even when you're educated, you can get it wrong too. You know, you've only got to have one little thing out and it goes backwards or forwards or whatever.
Yep, indeed.
But educating yourself definitely removes a lot of frustrations. I think the only other thing that it doesn't remove is in another way, like knowing how far away it is, waiting for base building. I just know there's not going to be anything good this year. You know, I kind of look at the ships that are coming, and we did get 1 or 2 good ships last year. Like we got the Perseus and the Paladin, and yes, they were both combat ships, but they were laid out really well and they worked really well. Like they had a military. It was almost like they were designed by the military. But then they have other ships they come out with, and they've just got like really silly things about them. I've been told that there's some good ships coming, but you know, I'll believe when I see them. And I think, to be honest, I don't know about you, Algared, but if I was to kind of look at patterns, right? Because humans have an innate ability for pattern recognition. You tell me if I'm wrong on this, but the better ships tend to come at the end of the year, as in like, CitizenCon IAE.
Yep.
I don't know if that's something that you guys are noticing in chat. Tell me if you think I'm wrong. But that just tends to be where they come. But by the same token, I'm not really interested in the galaxy, like, at all. I've got a Caterpillar, I've got a Banner Merchantman. I don't need those modules. I've also got a Pioneer. And it's kind of like the same thing for the Ironclad. So for me, they were gap filler ships. Now, there's a need for them, but there's just no personal interest. But I do understand that there are a lot of people that are very, very interested in them, and I'm happy for them, right? But the let me just explain the Ironclad, right? We have the Caterpillar, we have the Kraken, and it basically is just at a Caterpillar. It would have been more interesting if it did something different. And yep. I have a massive feeling we are going to get another Drake ship down the line that is a modified version of that Ironclad. And I've pointed that out a few times. And any ship that's kind of popular, Saber Raven, Mantis, that they like the look of. So look at the Perseus. Raging success. You're almost not hoping if you don't think they're going to do a version of that at some point. I'm hoping we do have refining with the Galaxy, because we really do need it. It's already clogging up crafting quite a bit, so we kind of really do. It's the priority right now, in my personal opinion, from a gameplay perspective. Well, shit. Oh, you never told me. All right, hang on. I'm on my way.
Yep. That's okay.
Ah, shit, I'm lost. Where is it? It's still here. Yeah. Yep, got it. No! Ah, put me back in the turret. Went to go through a door, and it put me in the turret.
Yep.
Well, you could just do this one if you want, Algared. You'll probably have it done before the time I get out of the ship.
Yeah, possibly.
Oh my god. Did it again. You can come to the turret, but you can never leave. Alright. Open. There we go.
Yep, done.
Alright, you done? Fuck's sake.
Yep.
Back in the turret again after 3 times of getting in it for no reason. Right.
Wayfarer could use a few more pilots like you, that's for sure. Enjoy the pay, and I'm sure we'll have another contract for you soon.
So realistically, like, things like the Starlight were inevitability, because they can only go back and do gameplay that they need to do, and that you could clearly see that the advantage of having a Starlight is when you have the game come out for new people, you've got someone that can come fix them when they stuff up. And I'd almost bet money quickly after base building comes in, we have a similar thing for repair. So a small ship that comes out and repairs you, and it won't be the Vulcan. It would be something smaller where, but I'm actually trying to think of how they would do it. You'd almost have to have an NPC fly over and manually heal you. Trying to think how you do it. For new people, to fix them up and get them back.
Sharing mission.
Got it. Thank you. So yeah, we really asked AI if my car doors were pillarless or not, and I said they were, and I looked at a photo and saw it wasn't, so I asked again, and it says, oh,
Hey
actually
there,
they
it's
aren't,
Stevie.
and that was a couple
Thanks
of...
for hopping on this refueling contract.
They don't know
Not
everything,
you, but the
and
thought of
I
being
have no
stranded
idea what
without
you're talking
fuel
about,
scared the
so
hell out of me.
they're already smarter than me.
Well, thankfully they got you to rescue them.
Yeah, well, everything is fakery right now, All right. Avocado. Oh, cannot pronounce that name. I'm just going to call you AKA. Hi. I want to ask if your opinion on this CCU chain, BMM to Tiburon, and BMM to whole E. Should I apply these or wait? BM exceeds 720. No, just hold on to them. Worst case scenario, yes, you are going backwards, right? But you don't lose any money.
Yeah.
You're not losing money. It's gains that you're giving up. So the other thing is, if you go up to stay at the BMM, you could also always get another ship and bring it up to there as well.
Yeah.
We always just wait. Like I have applied negative CCUs because it actually works out cheaper to keep it. You've got to stop thinking of I've gained money and start thinking of it as what is the cheapest.
How much did I save?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, what he said. Yeah.
You know, and sometimes having an upgrade that goes beyond and is now, oh no, it'd be a negative. So what? It's you're making a saving. You're still able to get that progression to the ship you want for a saving.
Hey, Lenz, good to see you, man. Good day. He was the guy shoutcasting when we went to Sydney Algared. He was up there all day.
Yep.
Doing that shit.
Yep.
Haplo, oh, I haven't seen Haplo for a while. Haplo, why do you think the Odin looks bonkers? Because to most people, it's just got guns. It's just guns on guns. It doesn't really have a cool function that sets it apart. So I'd ask that of you, Haplo, if you're still here. Yeah, why do you think it looks bonkers? Because the other thing is they don't even tell you on the page how many people this thing is meant to use. The information is out there, but why isn't that on the sales page? It's a bit weird. I'm making a $5,000 investment. Why are you not informing me on every little piece of information I need to know? It's almost like, oh, it's too high, so we'll just subtly hide that information.
No, if people think it's going to have need less people than a javelin, their heads cut. It is going to need to you just look at the number of man turrets on the thing. That gives you an indication of a crew count. That's not even taking into account engineers. You'll need several because there are 2 engineering bays, if I recall correct. Yeah. It's solo just right. Yeah. You know, you look at the Jav, and Jav was 30, 40. You know, I think 80 people max. 20, 30 people needed. Idris. 30 people max, 12 needed, or something like that to at a minimum crew.
Well, you and I talked about it, and it seems clearly from the size of it, it clearly seems like a space station destroyer. Yeah.
Yeah, it's end game content. It's for wars against other clan or other guilds. It's for taking out space stations. It's for taking out Vandal.
Well, that was the other thing me and Paul talked about, but you weren't there for that, is we also think it's squadron based as well. We think it's episode 3, which would also explain the 5-year gap.
Yeah. The the replacement to the support for a retribution or a
that's it, Walker.
We go for after the retribution gets destroyed.
So Walker Bates said they said during the Odin SCL that it would be 33 to 65 people. Yes, that's correct. That's exactly where the information comes from. But why the fuck should I have to watch an SCL to get that information? It should be on the sales page.
Yay. Now that you're on site, I'll get you
That's my point.
with the client.
Why these massive
Great,
oversights?
I'll patch the client into you now.
All right, I'm going to head downstairs.
Yep.
Did you hear that thing about the Stingray 2 as well? It's going to be the first ship in the game that's got 3 states. So you know how like the Scorpius and the Aurora can deploy wings?
Yes.
They're going to have one that's got 3. And I'm trying to think for the life of me, like obviously some kind of wings and a tail. That's the only thing I can think of. Like if it literally looks like a Stingray. Unless you can think of something different, man.
Would it be the landing mode, flight mode?
No, because
different.
No, because Stingray also has landing gear, as does an Aurora. So it is 3 individual
Yes.
states that don't include landing mode. I'll put that off the chat as well, and just have a quick think about that one. All right, I'm heading to the boom.
Yep. 3.5, yeah.
Yeah. Three states like FCAT doors. I don't know what that means. All right, I don't know acronyms. Like caterpillar doors. Yeah, a little bit like that, I guess. But like the example they give is the Scorpius with the wings going in and out being 2 different states. So it could just be 3 positions. It could literally be really far out wings, medium wings, right in wings. It could be as simple as that. It could be anything, but again, that's all we have to go on, is that the Stingray is going to have multiple states. So yeah. See. Landing doesn't count. It's just flight states. Well, again, the Raelian has a landing state and a flight state, but imagine if it had another one. That's kind of would make it 2. We got no idea when it's coming. We just know it's coming sometime this year from what they said. When did they do that, Algared? That was the ship Q&A at the end of last year, wasn't it? Around AIE?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
We also heard from people that there was meant to be another ship at Invictus that never made it. And it was meant to be really cool. And maybe that was the one that I would have been happy with. So when it turns up, I'm sure someone will tell me, hey, that's the one I expected at AIE. Oh, sorry, at Invictus. Well, I don't think the cat's going to get much love because John Crew pretty much said, Parker, that it's going to get a full rework, which let's be honest, it needs.
And for a full rework means it's basically taking time off a new ship. So,
well, it'll probably change inside and out too. Like, how many other ships do you see with the garbage bin liners anymore, Algared? Like, they're just the thing of the past now, aren't they?
they are.
So I've got to imagine it's going to grow a fair bit. You know, I think what you and I've talked about, Algared, with it just being like one module, that's kind of where my brain goes.
Yep.
You know, even if you made it as simple as the front nose was exactly the same, and it was just the 4 modules in the middle became one. You know, or maybe they be generous and make it like 2 modules or something like that, so you can have combos. Because I'm going to be honest, 4 modules of that size are pretty tiny. You can't really do a lot with that size.
Well, 2 would work. That would make it kind of similar to the Retaliator.
Yeah.
Apart from the scale, of course, but yeah.
Well, as I said, I think the whole thing's going to grow. I really, really do. It's got a little bit of problem with navigation as well, like how you kind of loop around in it to get upstairs and stuff. Like, again, it's a very old ship. You know, it's on the timeline as the Retaliator and the Starfarer. Like, that's how old it is. And it's all those ships, those really old ones, the Connie, any of the starting, I'll say the starting 10. I think that would cover it, wouldn't it, Algared, if I said starting 10?
Yeah, I certainly the starting 5, and definitely, you know, and then you look at ships like the Caterpillar.
Well, that's what I mean. By the time you add the Retaliator, the Starfarer, and the Caterpillar, you're already almost at 10. That's why I said just the starting 10. And they all came right after Kickstarter. So all those ones that were really close, and the Aurora was one of those, by the way. Right? Yep. So when you look at that, and then I'd also add in some of the other starter ships. So like the Mustang would probably be one of them, because you want that really good first impression when someone buys a ship. And the Mustang really needs it now. Like the Aurora just shat on where it, like it's just shat all over it.
The new Aurora is a really good introduction to the game.
And the fact that the day the Aurora came out, the Mustang left the store.
Yeah.
It's almost a foregone conclusion at this point.
Well, the only one of those really early ships that doesn't need a rework right now would be the Cutlass. Well, the Aurora just had it, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, it would include the Cutlass, although the Cutlass has had several reworks.
Are we
like the
docked
Connie.
or not?
We're still waiting. No, we're waiting for him to try and dock.
Okay, he's just fucking hopeless.
He is.
Must be Disco. Come on, Disco.
I know.
Up the ship.
It might be worth checking. My indicator says he's not docked, but
I got an
the
error.
ship view. Oh no, he's not. Oh, you've got an error.
No, he's definitely not docked because he's crooked. Look.
Yep. All right.
Oh, he's
I'll
doing
line him
something.
up.
He's doing something. Oh.
Yeah, I just twisted the ship to line him up. Docked.
Oh. Okay, apparently he's docked.
He is now.
There we go. Right, so
12 hydrogen and 1.6 helium.
done. He should be on his way. There he goes.
All right.
They undock super quick, don't they?
They do. They take their time gawking him, but as soon as they're fueled up, they get out of there.
Yeah, fuck you, Mum. I'm going home.
Yeah, pretty much.
Give me a kiss
That's
before
pretty
you
much it.
go. Fuck you, bye.
Just calling to say I appreciate that you're the
All right.
Just the kind of pilot wayfarer.
Cutlass was included in that rabbit, but also the Cutlass has had multiple reworks along the way. But then there, the 300i had one rework, but I'd also think it probably needs, let's be honest, it probably needs another one. It hasn't dated the best. Like, you put the 300i next to the 100i. You mean?
Yeah. And it just feels...
They feel
Like
like
it's
little
missing
planes. They don't have that luxury element that they need. They need something about them to make them bold. And I'm going to be honest, I almost think the 300i does need a Mark II treatment because it needs to change the entire look of the outside. And that's the time when they get a Mark II treatment, when the outside look changes.
Yeah. We're heading to Pyro Gateway because we need to refuel.
Roger.
You also might want to switch to the 32 SCU pods then, Algared.
Sorry? Yeah. Although that costs money and I'm a cheapskate.
True, it's about 150k for 6 pods, but they come with fuel the first time.
Oh, do they?
Oh, not bad.
Yeah, there's 3 variations of each pod for sale. The most expensive one comes loaded with Contanium. The middle version with hydrohelium, what is it?
Mm-hmm.
And the cheapest one is empty.
I think all ships are going to get gold passes and fixes up, and that'll just be a forever maintenance thing. I don't think it's ever going to stop. But that initial first look has to be right, and a part of that is you look at the older ships that they made along the way. They essentially had to learn how to make spaceships, and I still don't think they've perfected it, by the way, right? But they are learning, right? You see little things like what they did with the Perseus and the Polaris and the signage and stuff like that, and I really want them to go out and get military advisors for military ships. I want them to go talk to mining people for mining ships. I want them, that type of shit, because I know as well, and Algared will tell you this too, right? We went and talked to people like that, and it totally changed our perspective on the ships, right? And we've never made a ship, but the point is, if we've never made ships and they're learning to make ships, and they're not ship people, they're developers, that means they're in exactly the same boat as me and Algared, right? So if we've taken things from it, they're surely going to do the same. We did a first-time chatter. Hang on. Infantry TV 11B says the Odin on the RSI ship matrix page states clearly that the minimum maximum crew is not on the ship sales page. That's what I said. I didn't say the matrix of lies. I said the ship sales page. That is the place you go where you click buy. All the information should be there. And
unfortunately, the matrix has for millennium, since time immemorial, been the worst place you go to find information.
You got to feel sorry for D-Daddy because he's the guy that has to manually update it. So
yep, I do. It's a nasty, horrible, wicked, evil thing.
Yeah. You can always be making ships better, and that's like part of my problem. they are making ships smarter, but they're not making them better. The Tiburon, it's lipstick on a pig. Like, it's still a hammerhead. You go inside, the colors are all the same, the hallways are all the same, all the flaws of the actual hammerhead as a user are still there. From the outside, it looks sick. Not gonna lie, looks sick, but it's still a hammerhead.
Yeah, and Cinemega says, no, the jab is 12 to 65.
Well, the jab at one point was like 83, wasn't it, Algared? And they even had
The jab
to
at
put,
one point was 80.
and they even had to put extra people on the Idris just to make it feel like it had enough people on it.
Yep, they put 100 NPCs on the Idris, and it still felt empty.
Yeah, so
in Squadron.
You know, I really think that we're going to see friend finders, or friend finders. What do you call it? Crew finders, I guess you'd call it. Would you call it a crew finder? Sooner rather than later, especially with we've already got a few big ships in. But once if you really want that PSG groups to kick off, you need group finders, because, well, I know orgs that have 500 plus members, but not everyone's online at the same time, and they were struggling to get 30 people in an Idris. 500 didn't even boil down to 30. To start to do the math, but there would easily be 1,000 people on a server, so you could probably easily get 30 people on one Idris, but how do you find them? Well, that's what the crew finder's for. So I've got a feeling it's coming sooner rather than later, personally.
And look, and you do want a crew finder, not just a party finder, because...
Yeah, looking for group. Sorry, that's a good way to put it too. Looking for group. Yeah, sorry, Algared. But that would cover it, wouldn't it? Because you could find it for crew, you could find it for mission. Yep.
But in terms of crew, you know, a bit like in the old MMOs, looking for a healer. In this you're going to be looking for an engineer, looking for gunners.
Yeah,
looking for turret gunners, looking for a...
Well, that's the thing that makes it a bit hard, isn't it? Because you've got to customize it a bit more. It's not like, well, unless you make it just for mission, because you could literally specify you're looking for the TSG mission. And then people... And then it would have a number. And you could... Again, they need some way to make it more customizable, so you can go, I'm looking for 30 people for this. You know, and if you're already in a party... It shows, okay, we've got 12 of 30 that we need. Because the party's got 12 in it, so they go, oh, they're half full. And I join.
They're half of the mission that I need. Okay. And then it's a matter of, okay, what are you bringing to the party?
And initial implementation, you'll get people that are bad actors that come in and fuck your ship over. But I then think very quickly after the looking for group system is in, then you would have a player rating system. And if they've got like 1 star, well, you can't join the party. Fuck off. You know? So maybe, actually, now I think about it, they could probably almost bring those in concurrently, and they would be a part of those system tools that we saw at CitizenCon, Algared. 2 years ago. 2 years. So they've got to work on them for a bit, maybe. All right. We're in the hangar?
No, in the hangar.
Okie dokie.
Waiting for the gears. They are down.
You know, I'd really like... do you actually have a Starlight?
No, I don't have a Starlight.
Yeah. I'd be really keen to see if we could do a pod transfer. You know what I mean? Like from Starfarer to Starlight, etc.
You can't actually. The Starfarer pods currently don't work on the Starlight.
Well, fuck you, Ash, and shattering my dreams.
Sorry.
Bastard, but at least we didn't waste our time.
It was the first thing I tried when it came out.
Yeah. But it will be cool in the future. See, that's the other thing. When refining gameplay comes on, this thing will do a bit of refining as well. So it is going to be a little interesting. But you know, you start thinking about it. manufacturers that can do refining Algared, and it starts to become fairly limited, doesn't it? You know, you'd have to assume Argo are going to do one. Kind of got.
I would hope Argo would do one.
This is technically a refinery, but maybe another one, and then you've also got the Galaxy. So the one that we're kind of missing at the moment is something between the Galaxy and the Starlight, but purely refining. See, that's kind of where my brain went initially with the Gatak Raelian variant clone, whatever you want to call it, was what do we need most? But then we also have in the files that it has salvage arms on it. So I think they're the top two contenders, to be honest. Like the need plus what's in the files. But then I think the third part of that would be anything that's in the game. So mining, etc. But I would put them as a lower priority, obviously. No. Could Alien Week be more interesting than DefenseCon? What would you think there, Algared? Knowing what you kind of...
Well, knowing that we've got alien ships coming, and a snubby type ship that's coming, and the fact that aliens are popular.
Yeah,
it could be. Alien is a popular ship.
Well, without knowing what the other variant is, I think the biggest hook is going to be how the Raelian does cargo.
Yep.
Because it is substantially less than the Ironclad, but if it's quicker at loading. Have you done any Ironclad loading of cargo? Because it's lengthy.
I have done a little, and it was lengthy.
Yeah.
It is as arduous as doing cargo loading in a Starfarer.
Yep. And do you see what I mean about the second tractor beam now on the outside?
Yep. Oh yeah.
I in all honesty, I would have given them the second one, and I would have had two inside. I would have made it so, you know, on the Perseus, how you can scroll the mouse wheel on the turrets. I would have just had a scroll wheel that you could scroll from inside to outside. That's how I would have done it. But they went less, and I think it.
Yep.
I think with another gold pass, it's probably going to change because again.
Sharing.
Sorry. Got it. Thank you. What jump point are we at? Are we at the Pyro jump point?
We're at the Pyro jump point.
Explain the orange. I was going to say, yeah. Will there ever be a competitor to the Carrack? Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
They've kind of stated there's a grid, right? You can work out the size and the gameplay of every ship. And they said before they do direct competitors, they want to fill out the grid. But then they'll eventually go back and try and make competitors to everything. We need the rafter era. Oh, is that just like a really big raft that just...
Rafter river.
I kind of do see that, to be honest, like a bigger raft.
Yeah, well, we did see that kind of one in one of the peaks with like a big barge.
Also, I think the Raelian's price is going to go up significantly. Double the cargo. We saw it go up on other ships, you know, in similar prices. It's an alien ship. You know, it was 220. I would be expecting 440 minimum. I think that's my brain just instantly does that. I don't know if you're on the same, Algared, but that's kind of where I'm at.
Oh, we've talked about it numerous times. If you're doubling the cargo, then the price is going to jump. Like, look at the Hull C. Its cargo didn't really balloon, and it basically doubled in price.
I will show you how much this is how much I'm betting on it going up.
You've got lots of upgrades to it, huh?
Just a few. Just a few.
Yep.
I think I brought 5, but I already had some others, and then some of them were for ships that I kind of had, so I could turn it into a Raelian if I wanted a Raelian. But then I also just brought, you know, Terrapin medic to a couple of Terrapin ones. We'll see.
Yep.
We might even use
But
one of
it
these for a
is gonna go
giveaway.
up.
We might even use one of these for a giveaway, Algared, because I still have a Terrapin that CIG gave us. We'll just turn it into Aurelian. Because if they give us a
Is that the Terrapin medic?
well, if they give us Aurelian to give away, and then I have a second Aurelian, then we just do the mindfuck giveaway that I've wanted to do for ages. We'll see if we can do that.
Yes, you are evil. That's all I'll
I think it's
say.
great. I mean, this sounds great as a giveaway. So there are 3 that you can enter, and the one that has the most votes gets deleted.
But you're only allowed to enter one.
And you're only allowed to enter one. I think that's genius.
So you want to be in the one that has the least popular.
One of the 2 that's the least popular. So we'll see. I thought that was evil genius. And it would.
And what happens if? And I could see people going, "Well, make them all the same."
And then, do I make it really evil where you can actually see the number of people in the others? So it's this constant balancing, and they're all like really close. I've had a lot of fun with trying to think. Well,
Right.
it gets boring doing the same giveaways all the time. So that is spice it up.
Okay. Now that you're
Okay,
on
let's
site,
see, what have we
you can
got?
actually
We got-
Yeah.
10k,
Great, you made it.
12k.
Oh, what is the plug? Oh, this is called hang on.
Okay.
This is called
Patched in with the client.
Hangar Explorer,
All right.
but
Looks like
it's
you just
yeah.
arrived.
Like I'll just open the
Patched in with
extension
the
so you can
client.
see it. Be easier than trying to spell it. Extensions. Here we go. This one here, Star System Hangar Explorer, but it's spelled with an X.
Yeah.
Just makes
It's
it.
actually a very good.
Yeah, it just makes it so you can filter a lot of stuff. You can also open a lot more things. There is a bug at the moment where the arrows down here don't work, so you must use the arrow ones up the top.
The
But that's small.
the way that it is not good is for those who have Pokemon syndrome.
Mm-hmm.
Because one of the things is you can see how much you've spent.
Well, see, that's the other thing. I haven't actually spent this much.
Yes.
That is. Oh, where is it? I keep pressing the wrong button because I'm used to.
I did say for Pokemon syndrome.
Wait, I'm gonna go back to. Damn it! It's not. What the hell? There's a. What the hell is going on? There's a bug I've never seen before. All right, well, I got it to work, but that was a weird loop bug there. Anyway, but that's how much my account is worth, not how much I've spent. As far as I'm aware.
Yes.
Right? But if you actually go into the other thing, I've spent a lot less than that. I think I'm going to spend at least another over 1,000 or so again, Aaron.
That also shows how much you've actually got in ships in your account or things
Yeah.
on your account.
But
Doesn't count
but the
credits
ships
or other stuff.
Yeah, but there's been ships I've been gifted and stuff like that from
Yep.
the way I got them. I got them really cheap and stuff. So yeah, I probably need to spend about another $1,000 to get to 10 grand. I think it was.
Yep.
Can I go? Yeah. I don't mind showing people. So there you go, just overnight. Oh, okay, well, I need about 850 plus. Bit of change. I'll probably get that with giveaways and stuff eventually anyway. Yeah. We'll see. Radio. Back to game. I like this space location better, Algared. I don't feel so depressed with all the greenery.
Oh, I can't help the way that these people run out of fuel. It's just maybe they were sightseeing. Maybe these guys in the fleet were sightseeing and they lost themselves. I don't know.
Should be good for auto docking within 100. Yep, boom is
Standard.
yeah, almost. I'll tell you what. Yep, you're out. Go for it, buddy. Takes a while to kick it. There we go. Kicked in. All right. Jumping on.
He looks like he's going to line up pretty quick. Avengers usually do.
Well, tell me when she's on. blue light thing is weird though.
Yeah.
Right, there we
On.
go. Yep. The hydrogen going in.
Yep. He only wants 8.1.
I wish you could turn down the speed of the nozzle, but that doesn't work yet.
No.
Really annoying.
And hydrogen 0.9.
We are done, and he should
Yep.
already be off. Yep, good to go.
He's 15, and he
Mine is
is
probably at, yeah. Well, you're a rich motherfucker. I'm not a rich motherfucker. I'm a very poor motherfucker.
Anyway, get some rest. We'll talk soon.
Most of the money we make out of YouTube goes into gear and stuff. Like it helped me
Yep.
get a new PC that we're obviously going to need. You know, we bought I think we brought you. Did we buy you a microphone or a boom arm, Ash? We brought all the mods things
yeah.
that they needed as well. Ash, are you still there?
Yeah, man, I'm still here. I'm just trying to keep up with the chat.
What did we get you to help you out? I can't remember what it was. Was it a boom arm or a mic? I can't remember.
Both.
Oh, both. There you go.
There you go.
Yeah. You know, so they can come in and join and talk, because we really do want them to be a part of it. We don't want to just...
Because they do so much bloody work for us.
Yeah, they do.
So
Yeah, it's ridiculous. They run that Discord. We just work there.
But we just try and help out.
Well, that's what we
Yeah,
want. We don't, but we want a team. We don't want a dictatorship.
we're lazy bastards.
Not just lazy, but like I don't even want it. Like everyone calls me the leader, but I don't want to be the leader. You know, I don't. You know what we need? I think we need to get a producer. That's what I think we need.
Yep.
So someone that comes in and kind of helps me and Algared steer the boat, and me and Algared just the face of it.
Yeah, like Art does for Grim.
Yeah. Yeah, so maybe we should put the call out, see if we can get a producer that's got some cool ideas and stuff, you know. But obviously, he's got to fit in with the team. Well, we do that with everyone, don't we? When we bring someone in, we get everyone to kind of, you know, we don't want everyone to be tilted or anything.
The biggest issue is you guys need like an Australian or Asian person for that.
Not always. I don't think always. Like, gonna be honest, because like, well, you would probably be the. To be honest with you, some of the Americans we don't even interact with because they only turn up in, like Lemming. We are interactive probably more than anyone. But
no, I mean
Irish
it's about
Relief,
timing, right?
Irish Relief we don't see too often either because he's always busy. But then I reckon you'd probably be the second we do interact with the most, because I know we only see on these off streams, but also you're awake when we're awake. You know
Usually, yes.
Yeah.
But the Friday night stream, I only catch the first bit of. Afterwards, I just have to go to bed.
Yeah. But normal streaming timing, you're asleep. When we're not on stream, we interact with you. So yeah.
Oh, like this, it's like 1:30 p.m. right now.
Well, it's 9:30 after 9:30 for us. So yeah. Algared's going to be thinking in about an hour's time of bedtime. So yeah, he'll be the one that calls this one, not me. It'll be Algared 100%. He'll be like, "Execute.
Yeah,
I think I might need to go to bed now." And
it is already past my usual crash time.
He'll be doing not a rooski. Well, because we'd normally record an episode 2 hours max type of thing, and we would just go, right, let's just put that out. What I might do, Algared, is I might actually I can't retract this once it's written. Can I go into settings and delay the release? I don't know.
Okay.
But the other thing we got to do is like a lot of the people are telling us that the algorithm is screwing us because we need to take our live shows and put them on a separate channel. So we're looking into that at the moment. Like, should we split or not split and stuff like that? And I want to sit down with everyone. It's kind of why I'm talking about a producer, because I want someone that knows how the YouTube algorithm works and can advise us which way to go. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe we'll put the call out this week, Algared, on the next stream when there's more people watching, and just say, is anyone that can help us out with YouTube? I know, actually, you know who we could talk to? Drazen. He might.
So, Rusty Pigeon, there are nozzles, but they don't work at the moment.
Oh, are you docking?
Trying to set him up for docking.
Oh, there he goes. He's doing his thing.
Yep, he's doing his thing.
I feel like I need to wear shades with this, not when I get on this.
Yeah.
Lucky I don't have epilepsy, huh?
Yeah.
That actually helps. Are we on? Yep, there we go.
He's on.
feel like I'm playing Space Invaders. What it sounds like. I'm not wrong, am I? All right, there we go.
But you are right, though. That light is very annoying. I didn't see that the last time we tried refueling.
It's definitely.
It's like when they do the
I think
emergency lighting.
I think it's the engine that's causing it. I don't see how it's in this area back here. I think it's the engines. I don't think it's inside. I think this one.
Is this a Gemini or a regular?
This is going to chop.
Algared, this is just a regular stuff area because it's got the refineries.
No,
on it.
Gemini. I have the regular one, so that's why the nozzles on the engines are different.
Oh, okay.
That's probably what causes it.
Well, he's got the refineries on here, so.
Yeah, they both have those.
No, they're not meant to. The Gemini is meant to be all pods. The ones you buy in game are, put it that way. Or meant to be in the final version. Anyway, are we witnessing true Monte Cricket? Fuck no. Fuck no, we're not witnessing. And you're witnessing a man and a monkey that's flicking a switch. The man is flying a ship and the monkey's going. Whoosh.
Oh, dear me.
Right. Yeah, it's definitely a reflection. Yes. Get some cool space scenery, though. Someone is welding on that ship. Yeah, probably. Remember ages ago we theorized about when Badgers was still with us, and we theorized about like a firefighter space blowout. What do you call that? A rapid decompression emergency release ship. So it kind of like flies over and emergency seals the hole, and then tries to go in and rescue people that are in there with no oxygen. And then obviously fires that are on a ship. Like, how do you get that out? You go in with your firefighters, come in and try and put the fire out. I think they are ships that we will eventually see. They're not going to be very common, and obviously they're not going to go very long range because by the time the fire burns, you're stuffed. But around a port, absolutely, I could see a ship that just shoots foam. A ship that docks and emergency, like I said, seals or emergency puts people onto your ship to try and put a fire out. I could totally see those. X, can you increase your gain on my mic? Yeah. How's that? There you go. I just turned up on the Go XLR. I can never tell because see now it's saying that I'm peaking. So yeah.
Yeah, you sound like you're
And until recently, me and Algared, I had trouble getting Algared low enough, high enough, or low enough, whatever it was. And now I've had to turn him down. And now I'm not. Well, again, I did turn it up. I'll turn it down just a tad then, because I turned it up, turned it down by 1 notch.
Yep.
My ears. Right. Oh shit. Well, I had it 3 notches down. I'll put it about 2.5. I put it up a half and 1.5 notches. Is that better? Speaking, but you're audible.
Certainly not hurting my ears anymore.
Well, I don't want to hurt people's ears. Someone said to turn it up, so 3 notches doesn't seem a lot when there's like 15 notches on the bloody thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, we're docking with Vanguard.
Yeah, docking with the Vanguard.
It is a Vanguard, right?
It is a Vanguard.
Oh, I've got an idea after this, Algared.
Yeah.
While we're here, I think we should do this.
Mm-hmm.
We'll do that after we do this.
Docked? No, he's not.
No, he hasn't even moved.
He did move.
He's straightened up, but he hasn't done the vertical one.
Yeah.
He's definitely an old pilot because he's moving slow as fuck. Andale, come on.
He might need me to realign a little.
Oh, yep. He's moving. No, or are you
Yeah, I
moving?
move a little bit. I moved a little, and then he.
Fuck,
and
you
then
made
he
me.
moved.
Yeah, you got me excited, Algared. All right, looks like he's trying to
Well,
dock.
he's now moving,
Yep, he's about to dock.
and he's about to dock.
Yep.
So sometimes you have to move a little bit, and then they go.
Yep. Radio. Come on. He's
And docked.
All right. Refueling.
35 and 1.7.
Man, he wants a lot of fuel.
Yep, the Vanguard always does.
Oh, he's got lots of redundancy though, doesn't he? That's why.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit! He took a whole one on his own.
Yep. Well, they only 20. So he's taken one and a half.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah.
Well, actually, almost 2.
Yeah, almost 2. Holy crap! He took probably almost 2, like you said. Not much quantanium though. But
No,
he's-
they all take, most of them take like 1 SCU of quantanium, but
He took 2 or 1.7, but that was 10. That was 10k worth that he
Mhm.
took.
Yeah, easily.
And
Yeah.
to fill up, I think to fill up all the tanks was like
Just calling to
Hmm.
say.
all the tanks of hydrogen was 10k. So he's just paid for all 5 tanks of hydrogen.
Yeah.
So-
Are we doing another one? Are you sharing another one? Real quick.
Robert, 35 SCU of hydro on a Vanguard, yeah, that's a question, but how do you reckon 25 on a Cutter Rambler?
Yeah, can't tell you. Let's see what we got. Oh yeah, we can do another one.
Mm-hmm.
Could probably do another fleet, assuming it's not another Vanguard. If it's a Vanguard, we'd have to go get more fuel.
Yeah. Well, I'll leave that up to you. Just share it when you can.
Yep. But when you do the fleet, you don't actually get told what ships are there until you actually turn up. So it's a bit of a gamble.
What is the actual? I don't understand how you can put so much fuel in a Vanguard. You can chat
It
for more
doesn't
people,
fit.
so-
It would take up the entire internals of the ship.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
Yep.
Like this is 2 pods. How the fuck do you put those 2 pods in? No, compute math, not nothing.
Obviously, our pods are not pressurized, and the Vanguard is pressurized.
It's just leaky. It's just leaky. You've got to put
Yeah,
extra
but-
in,
yeah.
and they just all go out into space and fill it up.
Yeah, that's right. It's just hopeless. Yeah, who
Right,
knows?
are you sharing the quest?
I am.
Right, got that one. All right, now while you fly us to the new location,
Mm-hmm.
we're gonna do this. Hang on, click the wrong button. No, I clicked the wrong button again. Shit.
Oh, it's close. This is only 25 or 29 zillion meters away.
Right.
Good luck. Be safe out there.
All right, good. Pick the first ship.
Hang on.
Actually, someone in chat give us the first ship. First person to give us a ship. I don't care which one. I'm waiting. No takers. Everyone's asleep. Okay.
Yeah, they've fallen asleep.
Avenger Titan. All right. Avenger Titan. Bang. Right, we got the manufacturer Algared. It's an Aegis ship. It's got more than 1 crew.
Oh, no.
That really
You're
puts
playing Wordle, aren't you?
Startle. Playing Startle.
Yeah, same thing.
And it's not a light fighter, not a freighter. It's bigger than 20 meters long. It's bigger than $60. It's got more than 8 SCU. And it's after 2014. It's 2 crew and Avenger.
Population.
Vulcan.
Oh, it's an Aegis ship, isn't it?
Yeah, so you could just do anything. So what we could probably do is try and think of something. I think around the $200 to $300 mark is wise to go. The second choice.
Yep.
So like a Vulcan would work, or
Vulcan doesn't work. 8 SU cargo doesn't fit.
well, it's 12 SC of cargo on a Vulcan, so technically it does.
Yeah, okay.
It also came out after 2014. It meets all the other requirements.
Tiburon.
Well, yeah, it could be the Tiburon, but like I'm ideal. Well, the other option is to go Reclaimer, which is about in the middle.
Yeah. Didn't it?
But I think it's too high.
14 though.
Well, it's after 2014. So the
Yeah.
Reclaimer came out like 2017, 2018, something like that.
Mate, gee whiz.
Yeah. Technically, it's also unreleased for the Vulcan, which is what is right at the very end. My brain's saying go Vulcan because it's probably not right, but it'll eliminate a lot of ships. Either way we go, it's going to eliminate stuff. That's what my brain's saying. You cool with that? All right.
Sounds good.
Vulcan it is. Okay, so it's more than 3 crew members, and it is released because it says unreleased. It's more than 12 SC of cargo. It's more than $200, and it's more in length, and it's not refueling or repair. So that means we go back into Hammerhead, Nautilus, Reclaimer territory. So it's one of the bigger ones.
I'd go Reclaimer.
You want to go Reclaimer?
Yeah.
Okay, Reclaimer it is.
Because I like Reclaimer.
It's not the Reclaimer.
Looks like you just
Oh,
arrived,
well.
so I'm gonna patch you in
So
with
it's
the client.
Nautilus, Hammerhead, or Tiburon.
Okay, now that
Do we
you're
go
on site,
Tiburon?
I'll get you patched in with the client.
Because it's technically
Yeah.
released.
Can't be the Nautilus because that's unreleased as well.
That's technically correct.
Okay,
So it's either Hammerhead or Tiburon. He's
Site, I'll get you
correct.
patched in with the client. Great, you made it.
155 meters. Hang on a minute. That
Alright,
means
looks
it's...
like you just
Oh, no,
arrived,
it's like
so
an
I'm gonna patch
Idris
you
or
in with the
something.
client.
Because I'm pretty sure the Hammerhead's only like 120.
It's more than 100 meters. It's
Yeah, I'm
big.
going to double check it on Hangerlink, but I'm pretty sure it's less than 100.
155 plus now has to be Idris or bigger.
Yeah, so it's an Idris or a Javelin. Gotta double check the Hammerhead, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. Yeah, 115.
No, the Hammerhead is smaller than 155.
So it's Idris or Javelin. Where do you want to go, Algared?
Yeah.
Go big or go home.
No, technically
Yeah.
Javelin isn't released, so you want to go for the Idris.
Yeah,
He's
Javelin's not
right.
released yet,
Oh
so
yeah,
you're
but
right.
but guess what? Which Idris is it? Because it'll be
Interesting.
MKP. Right, you want to go M?
Yep.
Correct. Yeah, you got them all. Good job. That was it. Good job. All right, we're here for. All right, we're probably going back to game now.
Okay, so did it.
All right. You can do another one while we jump between places. See, even like next year when the Kraken comes in, like it's still gonna have issues. Like you can land ships on the pads and stuff like that, and you'll probably be able to refuel them and repair them and stuff like that. But there's still gonna be other gameplay that's just not there. You know, like
Yep.
we're eventually meant to have hoses that you can run across the deck and put into the fuel port. That's why some ships have 2 fuel ports, one on the bottom, one on the top.
And
Interesting.
we know they've got hose tech or rope tech, which is basically hoses.
Yeah.
And I've seen games where you just need the front, the 2 connector nozzles, and the cord just runs as long as you've got the length. I think the Moon-based game or Surviving Mars uses that type of thing. So it's not I don't think that's something that's beyond the pale.
There are ships missing. Like someone says, what is the Aegis medium ship? Well, the funny thing is, they're a military manufacturer, but we don't really have those ships. Like if you look at the medium ships like Spirits and Cutlasses and stuff, the only one that's really there is the Vulcan. But you'd expect there to be at least a kind of military-esque Aegis. So, you know, it's the same thing with the Drake medium and heavy fighter. We don't have those either. Oh, this guy needs 12. Probably going to use all of that one. Okay, we're down to 2 tanks, Algared.
Okay.
There is...
Hopefully we don't have a
well, we got
Vanguard. We've got a Gladius and a Warlock.
yeah, we got
And a Vanguard.
we got 1 1/3. Oh, and a Vanguard. Well,
We've got an Avenger, Warlock, and a Vanguard.
well, we ain't doing the Vanguard without a refuel. No way. Because we're down to 1 1/3 now.
So that's not 35. We can do the Warlock, and then we can come back. Or we can just say, nah.
No, we
We
got time. We got time to come back. It's up to you though. I'm not going to force you to do anything you don't want to do. Yeah. So
No, I think we'll go refuel, come back, and that will be it.
well, a Retaliator is technically a large vehicle, so it's got to be smaller than that. Like, and again, I can show that in handling pretty quickly. The reason why the Retaliator is a weird one though is because the modules, it kind of reduces the price. See, Retaliator is technically a large, where if you get, say, something like C1, you can clearly see the size difference. Right, and the C1 is one of the bigger medium ships. I think the other one is the Freelancer. No, that's actually smaller. But yeah, the Spirit's one of the bigger ones. But yeah, there's not really a, like, again, if I put the Vulcan in here, besides this, I think this is the only one kind of falls in the medium thing, and this is technically an Aegis civilian ship, of which it and the Reclaimer are the only 2 that exist. So, you know, are we going to see more Vulcan civilian? Are we going to see more medium Aegis? I think we will. I just don't know when. You know, kind of filling out that grid and filling out the manufacturer. You know, Aegis is meant to be this really old manufacturer, yet we've got, and it's really weird because we've got a lot of big Aegis stuff, and we've got some fighters from Aegis, but we're missing the stuff in the middle. And then when you look at Anvil, it's the other way around, where they've got all the stuff at the beginning, and we've only just now got the Odin. But we don't have a Corvette, we don't have like an Idris, so there are gaps there too. So in that 5-year period of the Odin, ironically, I think after the Liberator, because then we'll have a Liberator and a character that are roughly the same size. So if I just chuck these in for bits and giggles, I'll put this over here. It's not part of this conversation, but it does kind of show what I'm trying to say. Right, we've now got these 2 ships that are, you know, these are your kind of Corvette-y sized, that allow them to do an Idris level 1 above, and then maybe even another one if they want to do that, and then the Odin. Really up to them how they want to do it. But I would say you need your Kraken level, Idris level Anvil, and that, let's be honest, I think that's probably going to be more popular than the Odin, believe it or not, because it's smaller and easier to man.
Aegis is missing so many medium ships.
Well, that's what I'm saying. All manufacturers are missing stuff. Like, we have a Drake Buccaneer, but where's the Drake medium and heavy fighter?
Yeah, but for a full-on military supplier, for a mainly civilian manufacturer, you can imagine not covering all the bases.
I know what you're saying, but you haven't let me get to my final point. I think it's all squadron related. I think they're all coming around. We've got 2 more episodes of Squadron to go. How do you... So it's that rule of thirds that I've talked about, Algared. Algared knows exactly what I'm going to talk about because we talked about this before. But essentially, are you really going to want to play the same episode or 3 separate episodes with exactly the same ships? Or do you reckon they're going to introduce new ones to tantalize you or tempt you? Or completely different? And when you think it through, it's really obvious. That's why there's a lot of fighters missing, because then they can bring them in and you go, oh, yeah, and you find a new one that you like, right? But you still could also have Like, you could literally have Mark 1s in episode 1 and Mark 2s in episode 2. So you can have the, just as an example, right? So you can have the Hornet and upgrade into the newer Hornet, or instead of a Hornet, would you like an Aegis ship? You see where it goes? So you're giving this player choice, making them make decisions and figuring out and trying out new fighters and stuff as a part of it. Because new and exploration of trying out new things is gameplay in a weird way. You test them and find out what the best thing is. We almost somewhere already yet? Nope. Where are we going back to? Oh, we got to go get more fuel, don't we?
We do.
But yeah. Anyway, long story short, there are gaps in the grid.
Lots of gaps.
What do you think now I've said that, Ash? Do you think that makes sense, that they're somehow tied to Squadron, that they've got ships that they want to do there that they haven't announced?
Yeah, it does make sense. But with the timeline on chapter 2 and 3, it still makes sense, but it's weird.
Well, yeah, but like, you'd almost look at the Drake ones just as an example. Like you talked about non-military, they would have been really low-hanging fruit. You know, like, look, why not like a medium and heavy fighter? Well, they obviously want it for something else down the road.
Down the track.
You know,
True, but they kind of made the cutlass as a Swiss Army knife that does like everything in that region.
Yep. But by the same token, it's not fighter. You know, and when you start to look at it, that's clearly what they're going for in Squadron. That, I don't know. It'd be actually, now I think about it, Algared, have you heard of any ship that's not a fighter that you can fly in Squadron? Because I haven't.
No.
See where I'm going? So when you kind of work it through, they've got to save some of them over for that. It's just,
Yeah, they definitely need something like the Valk or the Escort as well.
yeah. So just to alliterate, the rule of threes, by the way, is a third new. So when you make a sequel, you make a third new completely, a third modified, a third exactly the same. So a modified version would be going from a Mark II to a Mark 1 to a Mark II. That's an example. Sorry, Algared, you want to say?
No, I was totally going to say the same thing.
Oh, okay.
Same idea of a third and a third and a third.
And you see it a lot with other sequels and stuff. You know, that and it's even real basic stuff like a third of the characters transfer over, a third of the characters are new people. You know, a third of the characters are injured or their roles change, or they make a miraculous recovery and they come back. You know, stuff like that.
Well, you can almost be certain that Gillian Anderson's character doesn't come back because of the possibility she dies. So
but you
she's
can also
clearly badly injured, so it doesn't come back.
But you could do a flashback where there's like a holo recording or something like that, like, you know, just small parts and stuff like that. You play Squadron 42 as a military guy, so there is no pilot or anything out of war roles. Yeah, exactly. So fighters are the we have theorized for a while that there might be small little breakups, like when you're at Shubin, they might get to do something mining related. They might get you to do something salvage related or medical related or something like that. Obviously, there's a bit of medical because you do Medipen yourself. We also know that there's the military multi-tool, so the tractor beam thing that we have is in Star Citizen. So some of that does transfer across. It's just how much transfers across. So the Cat is medium on the ASOP. Cat is actually listed as large though because of its pad size. Yeah. Well, technically the Liberator is listed as light, a light carrier. Yet it's a large ship. So is the Kraken, by the way. Kraken's considered light carrier as well, which I find ridiculous. It's like twice the size.
Well, it's not. It's light compared to a
Angle.
Angle.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's technically should be
Yeah.
based on the ship size that it carries. So because it carries small ships, it should be light, and then the Kraken also carries medium, so it should be. Well, that's just where my brain goes,
And-
but I don't get to make these
And
decisions.
then you compare it to even what the Pegasus was.
Yeah.
And you compare it to the Pegasus, which was an escort carrier, and the Kraken is minute in comparison.
Yeah, I'm still sad they didn't actually make the Pegasus.
Indeed.
I think, like a lot of older ships, it was like, this thing has so many problems, it would be easier just to make a whole new ship. I
No,
think,
you're quite right, but that's pretty much the ship that drew me in.
oh yeah, well, everyone has a ship like that, I guess.
Yep.
Don't go too fast, Algared. We might get there this week. You just told Anne, and it would have landed. Anyway.
Yep.
I still even got the missiles on the front. Doesn't have the fuel scoop. I am looking forward to a lot of these older ships getting love. I'll just put it that way. Well, Ash, let me ask you this then. Apparently, there is one more ship coming this year that is getting the Mark II treatment. What would be your top contender? And chat, I'll ask you that question as well if you want to put your thoughts and suggestions in there as well.
I find that a really hard one because there's a couple.
Of course it is. It's fucking hard as fuck. Like saying, there's a ship coming. Guess what it is?
Yeah, well, the Mustang would be one because they removed it, right?
Mm-hmm.
The Freelancer could really use it as well.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
And I lost my train of thought there for the other ones, but there I had like two more on the list.
I'm helping you.
Yeah, this one, but I think they already said they weren't doing this one, right?
I can't remember. But like this needs it, the Caterpillar needs it, the Reclaimer needs it, the Freelancer needs it. Any of the
the Cat, definitely.
starting five that have, the Connie. Holy shit, the Connie needs it like a fucking tomorrow type of thing. You take the Aurora and do exactly what you did with it to the Connie. Holy shit, man. Shut up and take money. You make that modular like that, shut up and take money. Algared, it doesn't fit through the hole. It's too fat.
Yeah, I know.
I think they also said they weren't doing the Connie, but you're right. That definitely needs it too.
Algared, if you just stuff it in like that, she's going to complain and you're going to get in really big trouble. And you know who I'm talking about.
Don't be rude.
She's going to be really mad with you.
Don't be rude.
I figured the Caterpillar would...
You are thinking rude thoughts, and that's on you. Anyway.
I think the Caterpillar would be a really easy one for them now, if outside of the modular bits, because of all the work they've done for the Ironclad.
True. I do think realistically it's something smaller, like, a few people in Twitch are saying the Mustang. I think the Mustang being removed from the store is a big telltale sign. But I think there are a lot, like, let's be honest, we could sit here and we know they all are going to get it eventually.
This thing also needs it so badly.
Well, the question is, are they keeping, is it a rework or is it a...
It said Mark II. They said there's another Mark II coming this year.
Yeah, so Mark II ship, I think the Mustang is a big contender because it's a starter ship. So you give that variety of starter ships. So
you don't have as much space to work with, do you? So you're going to more likely have to change the look of it. Yep, I'll give you that.
Yep. The Caterpillar, we know it's getting a rework.
Yep.
So
that takes that out. You all right? Yep. That does.
Takes it out. Yep. So what about the Starfarer? Is the Starfarer just getting a rework rather than a Mark II? And you can do that with all the ships. The Starfarer is...
You could really streamline this ship a lot. Like you don't need as much cargo. You don't need all the space that's in it. Like this thing could have more fuel pods on it and be way better in its actual role. So yeah, I think this is a full rework type of thing in my personal opinion. But
The problem with this ship is they can't just give it a rework because it's in squadron.
They can, so they mark to it, but yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's what I mean. So they would have to mark to it because they can't rework it in the way it is now.
Yes, because you'll need it for squadron.
Yeah.
You know what they... I don't know if that'll work, actually. I was about to say them, I don't think it'll work. I was going to say, what if they actually split the Starfarer and Starfarer Gemini, and you had, like, one's the old one, one's the new one?
Yeah, you could
but
do
it wouldn't,
that.
But it wouldn't work, because it's still going to have a fucked up interior. So, yeah, it doesn't work.
Well, then they can actually redo the regular Starfarer, because the Gemini is the one for squadron, right?
Someone just said in chat, he said, the journalist said, God, please rework my Vanguard series. I don't think that's in the worst state. It's not the best.
It isn't.
But fundamentally, the main problem with that is the nose guns. You just put normal guns on it, and I think it solves half the problems I have with that ship. It's got multiple redundancy. It was meant to have crawl spaces. They never put the crawl spaces in, so it doesn't need that rework. That's a gold pass in my book.
Spader, I don't think they'll make the cat grow because then it starts encroaching on the ironclad.
Probably just redo where the stairs are and stuff like that, you know. The main problem, let's be honest, with the Caterpillar is the modules. It's the modules and the doors. You know, if I was to go in and change that, I'd probably make it so that the whole thing just lowers to the ground and the doors open.
Yeah,
similar to that.
Well, and the size issue. It wasn't. They made it.
Do you mean cargo?
Yeah.
Do you mean cargo? Yeah, so 32 instead
Yeah.
of 24. Yeah, absolutely agree with you on that one.
Yep.
Yeah. That's a no-brainer. All right, what are we doing, Algared?
I'm trying to find the Vanguard. Where are you?
Me assist.
Below it.
It is below us. 500. We're going away from it. Now 1 kilometer below us.
All right, I see it.
Stalker in YouTube says MSR. Yeah, that's another one that should.
Yeah,
really...
that was obvious from the moment it was built because of only the one in entry and exit. That's kind of unfortunately a bit of a massive rework, to be honest.
Yeah.
The stilts. Don't even get me started on the stilts. Holy fuck.
You ruined that ship for me.
Yeah, I know, but it needed to be ruined because, hey, I didn't ruin it. CIG fucking ruined it. I just noticed and brought it to your fucking attention. Don't blame me. Anyway. We need a flatter pillar. He wants a tapeworm. The Drake tapeworm. What he's after. Boom, deploying.
Yeah, a flatter pillar. You get something like, what was it, the whole M or something? The really, really, really long one?
Yeah. Like, realistically, just the older a ship is, the more love it needs, and I think that's kind of where they're going to go. They're going to go back and
eventually
work it all. Yeah, rework them all. And obviously, as all the kits roll out, that'll become like, I think the kits is the secret. The more and more kits that they go back into, it's only going to speed up the reworks. So, first time chatter Knots 83 Junior says the 600i. Yeah, the 600i. The reason they did the concepts is they knew it was going to be a long time. But realistically, seeing them working on things like the Matey, that's getting people ready to work on more Origin ships. So I'm going to be honest. If I was to lay it out, and Algared, I think you'll agree with me because we've talked about this before. When you see them working on shop ships, Origin will need shop ships, and I think that's a real big contender for. Are we docked, Algared? I think you just docked, yeah.
Yeah, we are.
All right,
No, we're not.
But yeah, when we see more shop ships coming, Origin will be a contender, and I think when they do the shop ships, that's probably when they'll start doing the 600i rework, because then they can work on them at the same time, speed it up. This is Vanguard, isn't it? So we've just lost the whole tank. Yeah, one tank down.
Yeah, that's why we had to go fuel, because we had a Vanguard in the middle of that mission.
Well, this will tell us how much it actually takes.
35 point.
Yep, we
Wow.
got 4.5 left out of 2 tanks. So yeah, it was.
Yep.
Yeah, well, 35 SCU, so that's almost 2 tanks.
Yeah, it's crazy. All right, we're done.
All right. And at that point,
We better
I'm
head
gonna call
home. Yeah, we better head home. What time you fly us
It's,
back and dock? It'll. Are we going back
yeah,
to Levski?
it'll be 10:30. Yeah, I suppose we can go back to Levski.
I'd prefer that if you can. I got ships there.
Good to see.
Make it easier for me.
Anyway, get some rest.
Mine are all at Alpha.
Okay. Well, I won't. I will have nothing at Alpha though.
Yeah, I know. That's okay.
But if you
I'm
take me
going
the
to-
staff rare, are we going to Levski? Right. Okay.
I could take you.
Hey,
I
did
could
that
take
say-
you to.
Did that say we
Alpha
just
and
got a blueprint? It's coming on my screen. It's
Yep.
going to go to a Bendex.
Yep.
What the hell's a Bendex? Sounds like a Band-Aid.
Index is a fuel.
Yeah, you get a
Awesome.
bunch of industrial and civilian components from doing these missions.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it means we done enough missions to move up a level.
Oh, I've got company. Hey, come here. Say hello to everyone. You fat little baby. Hello. Wow. You've been sleeping, haven't you? It always comes for cuddles. Can you let go of me, please? Let go. There we go. You can sit down here. Okay. We're almost done. We'll have dinner after this. Yeah, that's what you want, isn't it? Dinner and some sleep. Oh, like I've almost preferred doing this, Algared, than
Yeah, it's a rather pleasant, just chilling time.
yeah, it was just been chill. It's not as mentally taxing because, like, when we do all the questions, right, it's really, God, it's draining. Like
It is,
that
it
with the
is.
lights when we are done, Algared and I are just cooked. It's
Yeah, the lights do actually suck the living marrow out of us, I think.
no, for me it's the repetitive questions and the lights just get a bit too much. I could probably put up with the lights a lot longer if there wasn't as many questions, put it that way. But like you are constantly thinking and answering and thinking and answering for 3 hours, you're just I'm fried.
Yeah.
But this is more casual, so it's just a chit chat.
Mm.
But I don't know, maybe we can do a few more of these going forward. Well, if I turn off
What
the
are the
lights, it
profits
gets. Hey Google, turn off stream lights. Gets a bit dark.
Does.
Hey Google,
It
turn off
does.
stream lights. And I look like I'm sitting in the
So-
dark. I guess the camera compensates a little bit, but yeah. Look at the
So-
difference when I flick my hand across my face.
Yeah. So the question from Citizen Shenanigans was, what are the profits like? Even with shared income, we made about 200,000.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
You know, so I was about 600. We're at 870. I'm at now just under a mil, 877. So that's not too bad.
Not too shabby. Oh, I am looking forward to seeing the new planetary tech. Like that is, like how many times did we talk about jungles and Far Cry and all that type of shit, Algared, back in the day?
Oh
You
yeah.
know, like if we can,
And I can remember people used to say we were crazy.
people still, we had people arguing with us as little as this year about hoses. Remember?
Yeah. Well. Yeah.
But like, can you imagine like you're out there and there's like a random lightning strike and it causes a fire, and all of a sudden it's like a firefighting mission to save the village or whatever. Like, all that stuff is obtainable now. All that immersive gameplay that's going to come out of that stuff is, yeah, I'm really keen now. I really, really am.
100%.
Well, it's not about, so Rabbit saying stream is comfortable environment, don't stress it. Well, I think people really push for questions. We wanted to do it like this, and then Algared started dropped out to take the questions because I was playing, and then people got annoyed at me because I was playing and interrupting the questions. So we just stopped and went to questions. So we just followed your guys' lead.
We were going to like this is what our live stream was originally going to be, just playing the game and just
chilling. Yeah, just chilling.
And when I start answering questions and paying attention to the script, I stop. I end up logging out. End up being booted.
Yeah. I don't know, maybe.
And so
maybe
we were going to ditch it.
Yeah. Well, again, if we did another one, so we could have we could do this like as an after dark one, and then we could do the other one. But then like it's just like 3 times we've got to get together, and it's already hard enough for us to get together twice a week. I'd be more likely to do these chill ones like solo,
intermittently,
or solo. So you could do it whenever you want, and I could do it whenever I want, and just chuck it up on the channel. You know. And then and there'd always be a mod around that would jump in and want to hang out too. So you wouldn't always be alone, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, Daft is in chat. Hey, Daft, how you doing? You can come and join us in voice if you want, Daft. Up to you. We are about to wrap up though. Once Algared can figure out how to get to Levski. So you could be a good hour.
I'm going at full speed, so.
You are not going at full speed.
And I'd already warped, so.
Are you in nav mode or SM?
I am in. Well, I'm not in nav mode. So
you aren't going full speed. Yeah, no. I was going to say I go in like a rocket and then turn into SM right above the hole type of thing.
Yeah, well. So if I was going to alpha, I probably would have.
Yeah.
But I haven't actually been here for a long time.
No walkers. What? Because we're old and we need walkers to get around. Yeah, thanks. Thanks, bro. Make me feel young and sprightly.
They're rude.
Yeah.
They're rude.
Yeah. Actually, have you seen the new plasma grenades in game yet? I haven't seen them. Have you seen them, Ash, at all?
Sorry, what?
The plasma grenades. Have you seen the new ones in game at all?
Yeah, they're great.
How do they are they just an AoE fire plasma type thing? I'm assuming.
Yeah, the visual effects are really good though. It's like a big cloud of purple electricity.
Oh, okay, cool. Cool. Oh, I haven't seen one yet.
You can buy them at a lot of places, so we tested them out in ASD.
Oh, good to hear you back, man. Reem is saying he got back from his chemo at the hospital. Yeah, my stepmom's going through that shit at the moment, man. So I feel for you.
When was the last time I was here? Oh, ages ago. I have been here since it's been put in game.
Usually when here he's drunk with you girls, so you know.
But I have not. But when I last came here, I've basically been at the People's Government Alpha, way out in the rim.
There's nothing like a sickness to show you your own mortality, I'll tell you that much. Or even someone else being sick shows you your own mortality very quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, good luck to you, man. Yeah. I hope you beat it. I have a friend that went through it too, and he's had a hell of a time. Sorry, Ash.
No, I said several. So yeah. Try those plasma grenades. They're so much better than the normal ones.
Where do you get them from?
Just the same shops you get your ammo.
Okay, well, I'll have to go check them out.
Not all of them, though, I think.
Hey, Mount Mark, good to see you. Doing well. All right, well, I should probably start looking for someone to raid, hey?
Yeah. On
the old Twitch arena. Anyone that you guys recommend, or is anyone we know? Let's see who's on. We got Tomo.
I just checked. Apparently you do. You can get them at pretty much every gun shop.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
Yep. I know you can get them at Hamady and Sons in Lawville.
I'm going to be honest, like, this is the least buggy I've had Star Citizen in a month. And the secret is to let Algared play and do nothing. That is the secret.
I can't even leave my hangar at the moment.
Well, that's what I mean. Like Algared's just done everything and it's flawless, and I'm like, oh, fuck it, I'll just never play the game and just sit with Algared and let him do everything. I'll just be the monkey that flicks
Yep.
the switch.
And since this patch, every ship I call up comes up half through the ship lift
Mm.
and then blows up. I also can't change any armors. As soon as I take off an armor, it takes off everything, suits up a different undersuit, and I can't do anything anymore.
We were going to dual stream, but we couldn't get the camera stuff to work properly, so...
Yep.
The only way we could get that to work, Algared, is if we got you a second streaming PC. Now think about it. That's the only way it would work. Because then you could stream to your own, and then you could still use the other PC to stream to me. But a lot just to do that.
It is.
I don't see anyone besides Tomo, but Tomo is not playing Star Citizen that we know. All the other people don't even look like they speak English. Or they're doing reruns or ads or stuff like that. Going through really quickly. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to go Tomo. I do not know anyone, and all the others, just like the people that I do know, are doing like reruns or whatever. Someone new? Yeah, we could do. I guess we could do someone new, but I don't know anyone. That's the problem. Like, have I've taken you guys into someone cool or led you down the garden path? That's what always that's the risk you take with it.
When you're doing something brand new.
Yeah. It's a bit of a stab in the dark.
Life support must be off or down because the ship is freezing.
Okay.
Just so you know.
We're good. Trying to. None jumping out at me. Wait, Tomo's rated us, and we've never rated him, so I feel kind of compelled to.
We should
return the
rate him.
favor. Yeah, that's kind of
That's right.
Kind of where I'm at. Tell him that I don't know what can we say that's unpleasant about Tomo. Tell him he needs a haircut. I think that's what you can tell him from me. He needs a Benzium. You have someone called Benzium. Let me have a look at him. I'll go back and have a quick look. Benzium. Found him, but do you think I can fucking see where it's not highlighting in green? There it, Benzium. This guy. Oh, look, who's this guy? That said, though, as I said, we've never raided him back. I really think we should raid Tomo because he's raided us multiple times and we've never raided him back. So I think we have to do Tomo.
We do
to repay the favor. Unfortunately, next time, Duff. But thank you for the suggestion. Because I feel kind of compelled to return the favor.
There you go. Sandgrabber says, "Wish him a happy birthday." Is it a birthday or happy birthday?
It's never his birthday, but you wish him a happy birthday, and it pisses him off. Kind of funny. So yeah, wish him a happy birthday and tell him to get a haircut for his birthday. All right. So we'll get ready for that. We're gonna cut it over here. So Twitch, say goodbye to YouTube. YouTube, say goodbye to Twitch. I'm sorry, I feel like I'm in the dark because I have turned off those main lights. But yeah, I was just waiting for it.
It does have an impact, doesn't it?
All right, give him some grief. We'll be listening in Twitch. Give him your best memes. All right, see you Twitch. Bye. And they're off. All right, let's have a little listen in.
You know, the one from earlier, and I had to get it. Yo!
He's dancing. Oh, it looks like he's drinking as well. Oh, great. Let's explain why he can't fly. Oh, no, it's a controller.
we'll probably-
He's playing with a controller. My bad. I'll just say happy birthday.
Dude, thank you so much for that fucking raid, man. Don't start. Don't start. Listen to me. Listen to me. Don't start. Thank you, raid. Mr. Executor Taker, how are you doing, dude? Good to see you, man. What are you doing streaming on a Monday morning? What's going on? Was you doing Star Citizen or something? Happy birthday.
We
And
were.
get a haircut. Why are you saying happy birthday, dude? I don't understand. Why you spreading lies? Don't spread lies, lad. Don't spread lies. Not good, lad. Hey, dudes, thank you so much. Listen, I know you've had a good time over there. I didn't even know he was on, no. We just chilling. Oh, nice, cool. Yo! Spader Elite, thank you so
All
much
right,
for the plan.
we'll love him and leave him.
Them, lad, and the fact that you chose
Indeed.
I'll have to mute him. There we go. Muted. Anything we add, Algared, before we mosey on?
And just so you know, I literally just crashed to desktop.
Well, I was in the ship, so I don't know where it
Perfect
needs my
timing
arm
then.
to be. Yeah. All right, well then, don't forget
No.
to like, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and thank you to everyone that went the extra mile on Patreon at the end of the video. If you're looking why I'm looking up all the time, it's because I've put the shit on the second screen for this stream. That's why it looks like I'm looking up all the time instead of looking down.
Yep.
But yeah. All right. Thanks for being Algared.
It's been Execute, and we're out of here. Take care.
See you, citizens.